And we're just about 2 minutes into the second.
Defensively, it's hard to figure out how to play Wilkins in the two-man game.
Brown sets a screen for Anderson. To the left side wing. Benjamin the pass to Coleman. Shot clock at 5. Brown sets a screen for Anderson. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Anderson. Brown's got 8 points.
One of the things that makes Anderson special is the vision.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, let's give some applause for your New Jersey Nets.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Anderson against Wesley. Wilkins in the high post. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Anderson. Brown sets a screen for Anderson. And it's out of bounds. Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Brown drives in. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. For New Jersey, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. The screen from Brown. Banked in off the glass. Brown's got 10 points.
Nice bit of distribution by Floyd. He really plays with his head up and watches how things are moving out there.
Boston shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Wesley the pass to Wilkins. Brown outside. They set the pick. At his third basket of the night right there.
Hey, height is just a number when you play with his tenacity and force inside.
An absolute fearless approach by him to get the score.
The shot by Floyd, no good. And so it's Wilkins who brings up the ball for the Celtics. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
Slick crossover move. The defense had no way of keeping up.
Here's Floyd. He's got 8. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
New Jersey leading by 23. Anderson outside. This one for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown outside. Pass to Montross. Now here's Wilkins. Defense is right there. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. Strong. Brown outside. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Here's Wilkins. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
This offensive surge is just what they needed right about now.
But it's still a big hill to climb. It was essential that they at least made some kind of dent in the lead before we get to the fourth quarter.
Nets leading by 21. Right wing. Here's Floyd. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
This is how tenacious Floyd is. Outstanding at attracting contact on the way up.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, I love how they've been moving the ball side to side. Great passing, unlocking their offense.
Fox, he's checked in for Boston.
They're still behind, but you're starting to see signs of life. Got to keep plugging away here.
Yeah, this one is far from over, and I think they sense it. They're still working hard to get back into this one.
The three from Anderson drills the three-pointer. Anderson's got 18 points.
And I really like Anderson's shot selection. It's what allows him to catch fire like this.
Over to the wing. Celtics passing it around. Brown wide open. He fires. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Little back and forth, tay-to-tay on the perimeter. Both teams showing off their range.
Just another reminder of how excellent the shooting has become in this league.
The shot by Floyd, no good. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. And it's blocked.
Nice job, and even better positioning defensively. Blocks like this really get him going.
Outside, Fox. And again, Boston with the triple.
You know, Fox is not known as a guy with a quick release, but he showed you some quickness getting that one up and down.
Anderson against Wesley. Here's Brown. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket. And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 19. Pass to Montross. Out to the right wing. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Brown. Brown's got 14, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Now here's Anderson. 18 points for him. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
He's got this offense absolutely humming. And I love the patience and timing he's added to his game. Very obvious he's worked on that.
And this is what a coach loves to see. Looking to create for others and making the killer pass.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Wesley against Anderson. Benjamin. Floyd, good. Floyd's got 11.
Inside, it's all about agility for Floyd. That's how he finds his way to a close-range look.
Pass to Montross. 9 feet out. And Fox gets it to go.
And with how effective he's been offensively, you'd like to see him be more aggressive. He needs to keep shooting if they want to cut into this lead.
Now here's Anderson. Benjamin the pass to Anderson. Pass to Floyd. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Floyd's got 5 points now this quarter.
Things are starting to click for Anderson out there. He's finding those chances to create for his guys.
Here's Montross. And here is Wesley. He's covered by Anderson. Puts it up from 17. And again, it's Boston converting.
Can't afford to leave him open for mid-range. You're asking to get burned when you do this.
Gilliam, guarded by Fox. They set the screen. Good, another from 3.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got 2 guys on him, he finds a way to get into space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for 3-pointers in a single game.
Smart approach to this possession, working the ball inside for a point-blank shot at the hoop.
Anderson passes to Brown. It's blocked.
That's how you stop the easy shot, by playing assertive but clean defense.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third. Anderson against Wesley. Anderson passes to Ford. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Wesley. And another basket for Boston. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Nets. 16-point lead. Floyd passes to Anderson. Inside. Floyd, good. Floyd's got 7 now in this quarter.
Saw the lane open up, and he led his man perfectly with the pass.
Wesley the pass to Bryant. From the arc. Doesn't go that time. Fell through 3/4 of play. Down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 18. And we'll have the start of a 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. In a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Clark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness. The ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
When Wilkins charges the hoop, he is so explosive. It makes it very challenging to contain him.
Anderson against Douglas.
Sacrificing his body, putting it on the line right there.
That takes tremendous grit. Taking charges, not for the faint of heart.
The Nets making a switch here. Celtics trail by 16. Pass to Douglas. Good, and the nice assist from Wilkins.
Great possession there. He ends up with a look right at the rim.
Well, New Jersey shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Anderson. And it's going to be out of bounds. New Jersey will retain possession.
Coming onto the floor for New Jersey, Chris Morris, Kevin Edwards, Chris Tyler.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Morris, left side, shoots over Fox. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Morris can make this shot, so the defense has to get up on him and respect his game.
Pass to Raja. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Raja's got his first points of the game.
This is why coaches preach ball movement. He keeps everyone engaged.
Now, here is Morris. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Hook shot, and it's denied.
That's called protecting the rim, folks. What a play.
Driving in. The kick out to Wilkins. It's Fox atop the key. Pass to Douglas. They set the pick. Goes up to the stripe. He can't hit that time.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Here's Edwards. A rebound by the Celtics. Wilkins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wilkins draws the double. That is good. And the Nets' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Fox.
Rick Fox really has a well-rounded game, going to work on the interior there. And he's willing to do whatever his team needs from him.
Here's Childs. And again, no good by New Jersey. And now, running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. Pass to Raja. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
I guess they grew tired of playing from behind because they're working overtime on both ends right now.
Renewed focus and energy can work wonders. Now they've got a nice little run going.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. They could use a bucket. And again, no good by New Jersey.
And he knows he's got to convert in these situations. No excuse given the limited defense on him.
And, you know, this thing looked pretty much over heading into the 4th quarter, but give them credit for fighting their way back.
Something gave them a jolt, and now they're draining everything. We've got some fireworks in store for us down the stretch.
Now here's Williams. Here's Edwards. Nice touch on the back shot.
You know, there's really no such thing as a safe lead. This is still anybody's game.
All it takes is a few stops and a few quick buckets on the other end. Plenty of time for this to get all evened up.
Here's Wilkins. Pass to Ellison. Over in the corner, Douglas. Celtics passing it around, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Anderson, he's checked in for the Nets. And the Celtics with possession here. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Douglas can't hit. Nets leading by 9. Morris inside. Guarded by Fox.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and Wilkins slams it in.
He makes it look so effortless. Wilkins just flies off the floor to hammer down alley-oops.
Here's Anderson. Plays it up and banks it in. Anderson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And when he's getting his on offense, it usually results in a lead like this.
Wilkins, the pass to Douglas. Pass to Montross. Oh, that's blocked.
Some strong defense there, attacking the shot with terrific focus and intensity.
David Westlake.
5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Montross. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And it's Anderson with the ball for New Jersey. 7-point differential. To the middle. Here's Williams. And another assist for him.
And both teams have been clicking all night long on the offensive end.
Great shooting, and they've executed well. It's nothing but fireworks for the fans.
In the corner, Wilkins with it. Pass to Montross. Here's Wesley. He's covered by Anderson. Outside Williams. On baseline, Jay. Edwards inside. Brown on him. Edwards, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Brown, the pass to Strong. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
Well, New Jersey shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%, not playing with as much energy here lately. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And it's good off the back rim and in.
You know, I think they've got to show a little more anticipation dealing with these screens because right now they're just laying on them and getting stuck.
Look, you have to go over the top or duck under. Right now, they're seemingly trying to go through the screen.
Strong, the pass to Brown. The baseline, Jay, off the mark. Nets leading by 9. Now Morris. Lays it up off the glass. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is how you execute inside. Morris showing some great poise.
Wilkins surveying the defense. Out to the right wing. Here's Montross. Morris with the rebound.
The defense willing to concede the mid-range. As the lesser of evils, it paid off there.
Kept alive. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Edwards. Rebound, Boston.
Working from medium range, he was trying to take what the defense gave him there.
Here's Wilkins. Makes it off the glass. Wilkins has got 26.
He uses his agility to get a lot of good looks, and Wilkins has shown he's a prolific scorer.
Edwards against Brown. Unloads from 9. Count it. Nice touch. Here's Brown. Wilkins outside. Wilkins draws the double. From 19, that one goes.
You can tell he scanned the whole floor and found the exact right guy to feed.
Anderson up top, covered by Wesley. Wilkins against Morris. Here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 19, that one goes.
Great use of the bounce pass. Tremendous execution.
11-point game. Strong. He's guarded by Williams. Got it to go off the glass.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
And it's Anderson with the ball for the Nets. Morris outside. They set the pick. Takes advantage. That J is good. And here is Brown. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter.
New Jersey. First team.
So the first one drops, and that brings them to within 10. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Childs. Oh, off the glass.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Nets.
Coach, their shot blocking was a huge advantage, I thought, in this game.
Excellent defense in the paint. Led to a lot of key stops.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
He's been a reliable offensive option, currently maintaining an impressive field goal percentage in this game.
Morris outside. And the three misses. From 19, that one goes. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now Edwards.
Celtics foul. David Wesley. First personal foul.
Gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game here.
Tremendous poise at the line. That should put this game to bed.
Shoots the three. Down it goes for 3.
Finding the open teammate with ease.
And they go to the intentional foul.
David Wesley. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. What do you think, guys?
Hey, it's pretty simple, if we're honest. Tonight, they just weren't good enough.
At this point, you start thinking of next game, because this one is finished.
Here's Brown from deep. It's off. And so it's New Jersey with the win. And they just love playing at home.
Who doesn't? I mean, with how grueling traveling can be, home court advantage really matters.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Kevin Harlan signing off. We'll see you next time. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And tonight, we've got the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello. And from the sidelines tonight, we have David Aldridge. Clark, at this time of the season, some surprise contenders for sure starting to emerge.
And, you know, for those teams, this is when the real work begins. You can fly under the radar for a little while, but now your opponents know not to take you lightly, and that you have to prove.
Now here's West. What a tremendous game he played against Utah. Johnson with the block. Hawkins with it. Pass to Mourning. Unloads off the left rim and out. Here's Ryder. Last game out he had 14. Here's Isley from 17 feet out. It's hauled in by Alonzo Mourning. Here's Hawkins. And the layup is good. Hawkins has got the first points on the scoreboard for the Hornets.
Just because he's known as a sharpshooter, don't get it twisted. Hawkins is more than capable of mixing it up on the interior.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Bogues. That three off the mark. Here's Johnson. It's rebounded by Ryder.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Here's Isley. He's covered by Hawkins. 6 to shoot. There's the pick. 18 feet out. A putback. It's good on the putback.
How about that? Some volleyball skills out there.
Yeah, good word to use. Just tapping it up and tapping it again.
That takes great coordination.
Hawkins shot good.
You have to be aware of Hawkins. He's a fantastic three-point shooter. Lose him, he'll make you pay.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Count that bucket.
What anticipation to get rid of it quickly. Saw the D closing in and let it fly.
Bogues the pass to Wingate. Back to Bogues. Here's Hawkins. And another three for Charlotte.
Hawkins has such an uncanny ability to score. Had to get rid of it quickly, and he did.
To the left wing. Here's West. And the layup's good off the...
Be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
Now, here's Bogues. Really played well against New Jersey in his last outing.
Confident from there. Muggsy Bogues.
Timberwolves trail by 4. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Gugliotta. 5 on the clock over Johnson. The shot by Gugliotta, no good. For Charlotte, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
Fast break points always big. Hawkins completing that one.
Here's Isley. Out left to the wing. Pass to Ryder. Here's Isley. Shot on the wing. That one goes. Count it.
A nice sense of when to move the ball and get the assist.
And here's Hawkins. Last game he had 10 points. Here's Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Exactly what you want to see from Johnson. Dependable inside play.
Here's Isley. Bogues defending. Picked by West. Over to the left wing. Curry's checked in for Hawkins.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Hornets. Number 30, Del Curry.
Here's Isley. Clock at 6. Here's Gugliotta. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Now Bowes. Here's Curry. The putback. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Nice job attacking the glass. Johnson has shown good instincts on the boards.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Here's Isley. And Mourning sends it back.
Just no chance on the shot. That was top-notch defending.
Mourning with the screen. Pass to Wingate. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Hornets score.
Part of what makes Mourning seem like the complete package, his ability to score in the mid-range.
The Timberwolves have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. Isley the pass to Leitner. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Nice anticipation from the youngster. Mourning altering that shot with ease.
And the Hornets making a change here. Burrell's checked in. 6 to shoot. Isley the pass to Gugliotta. No good with the triple.
I think everybody in the building expected him to make that collective shot.
Here's Burrell. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's good. And now it's a 10-point Hornets lead.
Still in the first quarter, and they've already carved out a double-digit lead.
In complete control thus far. They couldn't have asked for a better start.
Here's Isley. Out to the wing. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. Tolbert's checked in for the Hornets.
Number 6, Tom Tolbert.
Hornets leading by 10. Now here's Bowes. Curry with a wide open look. Hits the three-point bomb. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Right out of the starting blocks. They've been dominant at the offensive end.
And that early momentum has helped them put together a nice lead.
Now here's West. Pass to Leitner. And Mourning sends it back.
How about the reach of Mourning? Very impressive and very long, too. An elite shot blocker who does a good job timing his jump.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Charlotte making some changes. Parrish comes in for Mourning. And it's Adams in for Bowes.
Robert Parrish. Michael Adams.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Gugliotta. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Adams taking his time here. Pass to Burrell. Back to Adams. Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Tolbert. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
From the opening whistle, their tempo has been the tempo of the game.
Not just on offense, but on D as well. They've completely set the tone for this game.
Here's Isley. Over Adams. A shot by Isley, no good.
You know, these are exactly the kinds of shots that kept me from coaching. This stuff drives a coach crazy.
Yeah, a really horrible attempt. They can get much better looks than that.
Now here's Adams from the line. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
How do you expand the lead? Increase it. It takes good play on both ends.
Yeah, it's not just about buckets, not just about stops. You need both.
And Curry with the clear path to the hoop. And the shot goes in. Curry's got his third bucket of the night.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Minnesota. Kings checked in for West, and Smith subbed in for Isaac. Smith against Adams. Here's Leitner. And the shot is good.
A real force inside. Leitner able to finish through contact here.
And Adams has got the ball here for the Charlotte Hornets. 17-point game. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
The defense getting hung up on the pick there. They've got to get over it.
And every time they don't, they're just allowing the shooter to find the jumper.
Pass to Ryder. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There's a lot of finesse to Leitner's game, but give him the chance and he'll throw it down.
King against Adams. All alone. Here's Tolbert. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
Here's Ryder. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
That's the look you want.
1:24 left in the first. Parrish with the screen on Smith. Adams the pass to Parrish. Puts the move on. And is Leitner with the rebound.
Got what he wanted, but then blew the lay-in. He tricked that one.
Smith on the wing. Adams defending. And that one's good. Leitner. 6 points for Christian Leitner.
That's what they want to see. For Leitner to be an effective scorer in this league, he's going to have to earn points inside.
Curry passes to Tolbert. Adams outside. Pass to Tolbert. And it's Leitner with the rebound.
He was all alone, just couldn't get it to go. And you hope that doesn't deter him from taking that shot in the future.
So it's the Hornets now. They lead by 11. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And the last one scoring at will in that ball game.
Offensively, they stuck to what was working.
Here's Tolbert. And nothing is falling for him right now. Smith with it. Pass to Ryder. 1 second left. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
They've not been passive at all on defense early on. Challenging shots, and it's resulted in a number of blocks.
And I've also liked how they have attacked the opposition off turnovers, making them pay for every mistake.
Bogues. And he banks in the layup. Bogues has got his second bucket.
Even though he's a smaller guard, Bogues is confident inside. Excellent job capitalizing.
Pass to Brown. And they double up Brown. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. King, the pass to Martin. Fires from 18. It's rebounded by Hawkins. Hornets leading by 10. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Johnson, and slam dunk by Johnson.
Ah, the exuberance of youth. Johnson elevating and wowing the crowd with that one.
Minnesota with the ball. They get to take on the Bulls at Chicago after this one. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. The shot's good from Smith.
This is what Coach wants to see. Moving the ball to where the coverage is weakest.
Now here's Bogues. And he drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogues has got 4 points this quarter.
Muggsy Bogues so hard to deal with on the drive because he uses his quickness so well.
And Smith gets double teamed. Martin the pass to Brown. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Jones checked in for Minnesota.
Into the lineup for Minnesota, number 2, Steve Jones.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Good. That's 7 points for Smith.
Solid pass from King. Excellent job finding and hitting the open man.
Bogues dishes to Mourning. Rebound by Smith.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over you.
Garland is doubled. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Jones over to help. Kicks it out to Hawkins. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Substitution for Minnesota. Doug West. Isaiah.
Here's Isley.
Howard Isaac.
West outside. Here's Isley. Bogues defending. Here's Brown. And the lead is down inside single digits.
The basis of our game is the pass, sharing, being a great teammate.
And here's Bogues. 6 points for him. Johnson inside. He's against King. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Not many tougher than Johnson around the rim. Potential to dominate down there.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Pass to Ryder. And here is Brown. West outside. Now here's King. Bucket is good.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Bogues on the wing. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hawkins has got 12 points in the game. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. To the paint, here's Brown. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Johnson against King. There's a good screen. Kicks it out to Hawkins. Just 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebound, Minnesota. They put up a nice win against Utah last time out.
They showed just how deep this team is. Great contributions for them from the bench.
And if you're going to get wins on the road, you need to have a strong rotation. Being able to compete with your stars resting goes a long way.
Here's Bogues after the basket by Minnesota. And Brown over to help. Mourning passes to Bogues. Mourning inside. He's covered by Brown. Mourning's shot is good.
Nice follow-up by Mourning, using his rebounding skills to protect the play.
Timberwolves trail by 8, and the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Parrish is checked in for Mourning. Gaddison comes in for Johnson. Curry's checked in for Hawkins. And Bennett subbed in for Bogues. Here's Ryder. To the right side. West outside. Pass to Gugliotta. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Now Bennett fires the 3. And it's Parrish with the jam.
The long arms of Parrish, using that incredible length to do damage on the offensive glass.
Timberwolves trail by 10. King outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Isley. Another miss by Minnesota. Charlotte's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Bennett. Curls it from outside. Bennett's got himself on the board with 3 there.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Here's Isley, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Filling the role of a traditional center, King is a competent rebounder and defender, plus he is sturdy.
And the first one at the line is good, and the Timberwolves making a change here. Leitner's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Hornets leading by 12. Here is Wingate. Still without a basket. Here's Parrish. Lays it up off the glass.
This is how overpowering Parrish can be. Just brushes off the contact with ease.
For Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
He'd like that one back. That's normally a shot he makes.
Wingate passes to Curry. And it's Bennett in the corner. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
In the corner and knocked it down.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 17 to the wing right side. Pass to King. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, good job that time by King to take the contact and maintain his balance.
Burrell, he's checked in for Wingate. Minnesota also with the sub. Isley's checked in. Now, here's Bennett. He's got 6. Here's Burrell. Offensive rebound. Bennett dishes to Parrish. Over Leitner, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And this is where Parrish looks to capitalize. The closer he is to the basket, the more dangerous he becomes.
Isley the pass to King. Here's Leitner. Another miss by Minnesota. Hornets leading by 16. Here's Gaddison. Still yet to score. Leitner the pass to West. That one goes in.
Love his energy on the fast break. Doing all he can to beat them back.
Here are the Hornets with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Now, here's Bennett. Here's Burrell. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Hornets lead by 16. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Leitner. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Look at Leitner taking a confident shot. He's not shy about shooting the ball.
Bennett the pass to Curry. There's the screen. Pass to Gaddison. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gaddison's got his first points of the night.
And this is how you run screen and rolls. He's terrific at capitalizing off them.
Now here's King. Here's Isley. Here's Leitner. Shot clock at 6. And again it's Minnesota.
We saw in college, Leitner can go on tears, and they keep feeding him.
Outside Curry. To the middle. Here's Gaddison. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
He's got excellent vision on the floor, creating for his guy with a spot-on lead pass.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Isley the pass to West. West draws the double. Now King. The shot's good on the assist by West. King's got 8 points.
Boy, really nice job to take what the defense was giving him there.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Bennett. Up top, Curry. Screen by Parrish. And Curry, here we go. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Tough to miss such high percentage looks. Deflating.
Boy, do I love watching him bang the glass. Being rewarded for his effort there.
Clark just out hustling everybody on that play.
Doing the dirty work.
And we talk about how important second chance points are. demonstrating why right there.
Pass to Isley. Inside, here's Leitner. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 14 points for Christian Leitner. Curry with it. 7 points in the game. Launches a three. Good on the three-point shot. 10 points for him. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. And it's ahead, leading by 17. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Isley, and it's West in the corner. West draws the double. Isley the pass to West. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Isley. Three-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by West.
3 points.
West has got 3 assists in the game.
Left him with room to launch. That's one he had to take.
Now here's Bogues. No good from Wingate.
No surprise that one didn't go down. A low percentage shot usually misses.
As a coach, shots like that drive you nuts.
West misses.
I'm not sure what happened there. Maybe he was too open or something. He really should have hit that one.
Pass to Mourning. Over Leitner. It's deflected.
He did not hesitate to attack the shot, letting the offense know the rim is under his protection.
And taken away by Johnson. Down low, Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
How's that for a big-time throwdown? Mourning showing no mercy on the rim right there.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. To the inside. And again, Minnesota will turn it over. Hornets leading by 16. And here's Bogues. He has 6. Mourning kicks to Hawkins. They get the rebound. Here's Johnson. Off target at the rim. Minnesota shooting it very well tonight, around 57%. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
Gugliotta passes to West. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Isley, good. Isley's got 7 points in the game.
If you allow him to get position that deep, you're done.
Yeah, more physicality needed to prevent the interior bucket.
Here is Wingate. Now scoring in this one. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Isley. Bogues defending. And it's West missing. Hornets leading by 16. Bogues the pass to Mourning. Rebound Minnesota. Leitner's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to West. West draws the double. Down low. A steal. Johnson outside. And that one, good. 10 points for him.
Once Larry Johnson has the rock in close, he might as well put up 2 on the scoreboard.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. They get a hand on it. Here's Wingate. Johnson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 20.
Ferocious rebounder. Johnson making a statement.
Here's Isley. West passes to Isley. It's tipped.
Fantastic effort on defense, protecting the rim with his length.
To the middle. Here's Ryder. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Ryder's got 6 points.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play. Executed beautifully, too.
Bogues the pass to Wingate. Here's Mourning. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Powering right through the foul. What a physical play by Mourning.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Hornets?
All game long, they've had great energy, leading to a number of second-chance opportunities, and they converted.
The shooting's been great, but also, how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort. You can count on Laettner getting it done offensively. Plays with a lot of skill and fire, and can play through contact.
Hancock, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Hancock's got his first basket.
Drilling that jumper. He thought it was going in immediately.
To the paint, here's Gugliotta, and he jams it with authority.
It can be a simple game. Work it down low, watch the points go up on the scoreboard.
Here's Curry. Minnesota with the rebound.
Even though they came up empty, that's exactly the shot they want.
They'll take that kind of look every time down the floor. Hopefully with a different result next time. Great recognition to read the D and go with the floater. Beautiful touch.
And so it's Charlotte with it, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Adams, the pass to Wolf. Over to the wing. 6 to shoot. Adams outside. Here's Mourning, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Mourning's got 11 points.
I love how assertive Mourning is. The closer he gets to the rim, the more tenacious he is.
Isley the pass to West. No good. Shot missing. Hornets leading by 19. Left side Curry. Over to the left wing. Wolf passes to Curry. Here's Hancock. Here's Mourning. Gugliotta grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 19. Here's Laettner. The rebound by Alonzo Mourning. Mourning's got 11 rebounds in the game. And Hancock gets it to go.
Good vision from the big man Mourning. Spotting an open guy and working the ball over to him.
Here's Isley. 7 points in the game. Pass to Laettner. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
He is locked in and not letting up at all offensively.
Left side Adams to the left side wing. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. And here is Curry. Shoots from 14. And they get it back.
Hard work on the glass that time gives them the ball back, and they get a chance to milk a little more clock.
And this young man is special. Once Mourning starts cooking, he's hard to slow down.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Kings checked in for Ryder. Timberwolves trail by 21. Here's Isley. 7 points in the game. Pass to Laettner. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
This is where Laettner is most comfortable operating from. Such a confident interior scorer.
Screen by Parrish. Here's Sutton. No good from outside. Timberwolves have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Left side West. Here's Laettner. He can't get it to go.
Not quite a block shot, but no question he got a piece of it.
It might not add to his stat line, but the offense will certainly be more cautious around him after that.
Wolf shot's good.
I think he's got to show more fight than that. Can't give up on the play once you get screened. You got to continue to fight through.
And coach is definitely going to be frustrated with that effort, or lack of one, that is.
Here's Isley. Here's West. And the rejection by Parrish.
Denied at the rim by the Chief. What a block there from Parrish.
Checked in for Minnesota.
Number 3, Chris Smith.
Here's Leitner. 20 points for him. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Leitner's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Charlotte making a switch here. Wingate's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Brown's checked in. Here's Isley. He has 7. Here's Leitner. Hits the target from 18 feet. And that's now 25 points for Christian Leitner.
Nice shot from Leitner. Outstanding at recognizing when to shoot immediately off the pass.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Wingate. Here's Parrish. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And how about the timing from him on the offensive glass? Positioning himself perfectly to capitalize.
Parrish against King. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball call.
Parrish, the pass to Wolf. Over Smith. Wolf, no good. Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Smith. Baseline jumper. The shot's good from Isley. Isley's got 7 points for the quarter.
That's an awful defensive lapse, allowing the uncontested jumper.
52 seconds left in the third. Sutton passes to Wolf, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Hornets lead by 18.
Beautiful lead pass, catching it right in rhythm and just doing his thing.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. From past the arc, and it's Leitner missing. Charlotte has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3.
And got to be honest here. I mean, he should have made that.
I bet it's not going to affect his confidence, though. He's going to keep taking those shots.
Here is Wingate. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Smith for 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Bowes. Pass to Hawkins. Now Mourning. He's covered by Brown. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Gaddison, he's checked in for the Hornets.
Number 44, Kenny Gaddison.
It's Garland with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Smith. Here's Ryder, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
That right there is devastating. Trying to get back in the ball game, and that mistake just kills momentum.
That would be a case of trying to do too much. He had good intentions, but it didn't work out.
Now here's Bowes. To the right side. From the corner. That's good on the jump shot. Mourning's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And, you know, we certainly know Mourning is capable of this. Once he gets going now, he can catch fire.
Smith the pass to King. Back to Smith. Elbow shot is on the way. Minnesota again turning it over.
The ball sailing out of bounds. Not the offensive possession they were hoping for.
Now Bowes. Johnson with a screen on Garland. Bogues dishes to Johnson. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but through contact, he'll head to the line.
And Johnson is tough to guard inside because he plays with such strength and confidence.
He hits the second from the line. Now, here's Garland.
Muggsy Bogues. First personal foul. First team foul.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Outside Garland. Over Bogues. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Brown. Garland's got his first bucket of the night. Johnson down low. He's against Smith. Mourning passes to Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
Big night so far for Johnson. This is the kind of attacking mentality you want to see from him.
Timberwolves trail by 21. Pass to Ryder. Great touch on the 16-footer.
Such a gifted offensive player. He can hurt you in a variety of ways. He's a headache for opposing defenses.
Bogues the pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. Pass to Gaddison. And taken away by Brown. Here's Ryder. In the corner, Smith with it. Jacks up a three. And he's good on the three ball.
He was licking his chops there. Got a good look.
Hornets leading by 16. Mourning with the screen. Hawkins kicks to Mourning. Over Brown. Again, the Hornets score.
Dominant play from Mourning inside. Even when you come to expect it, he's tough to defend against down low.
And the timeout taken by Jerry Sloan. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. One of the stories here, Alonzo Mourning getting it done today.
Just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. He's pretty much dictated the pace with the steady offense inside. And the timeout right now, probably going to be making some adjustments.
Adams, he's checked in for Bogues. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Smith for three. The Hornets pull it in. Mourning's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Hawkins passes to Mourning.
You know, people rarely talk about Hawkins as a playmaker because he's such a great scorer. But that's a mistake. He can pass it too.
Here's Ryder. Smith drawing the double team. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. That's in. That's his fifth field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Adams with it. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Hornets lead by 19.
Keep doing work inside. Close range looks like that will keep your lead safe. Stay on the attack.
I agree. The defense has to shut the door on those kinds of shots if they want to turn this around.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
This is clearly a man on fire. Was tremendous last game.
And that has bled into this game. Just a force on offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Leitner's checked in for Brown. West comes in for King. And Isley subbed in for Smith. Here's Adams. And shot on the way. It's rebounded by West. And the dunk by Mourning.
Ferocious move from the big man. Mourning puts it right back after the board.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Pass to Leitner. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Here's Ryder, uncovered, and he makes that one. Ryder's got 7 now in this quarter.
And, you know, the one thing that stood out tonight is his scoring. He's kept attacking even as they've been trailing.
Kicks it out to Johnson. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Nice touch from the mid-range. Johnson, you can tell how much he likes this area.
The next foul will put them in the penalty.
You have to be careful now. You don't want to give away free points at the line.
Here's Isley. Out to the right wing. Fires for three. And that one's good. Leitner's got 14 points now in the second half.
It's not often we see Leitner fire from range. I guess he just couldn't pass on this look.
Adams. Minnesota with the rebound. And another assist.
Right now, he's their best option. You just got to keep feeding him the ball when he wants it.
Yeah, counting on an efficient score could be the path to closing the point gap.
Takes it inside. Here's Johnson. And it's Leitner with the rebound. Leitner's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Isley. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Not exactly the most solid screen you'll see. Still works, though.
Here's Adams. They get it back. Morning's shot is good. Morning's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Gotta like how composed Morning is. Already looking like a veteran.
Pass to Leitner. The tray gets the three-pointer to fall. Leitner's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Minnesota.
Boy, how much fun has this game been? Come on, man. Each side putting on an offensive clinic.
I have really enjoyed it. It's incredible that they're still playing at this level.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Out left to the wing. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here is Adams. Driving inside. It's tipped. Here's Leitner. Ryder, then the pass to West. No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Johnson down low. That's short off the rim. Timberwolves trail by 12. Leitner the pass to Isley. To the left wing. He's feeling it. And that one's good. Leitner's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Morning with the screen. Adams. And there's the drive. And he banks the layup in.
Not content to sit on this lead. I like it. Going right at him.
Yeah, just fanning the flames. Trying to leave no chance for a comeback.
Here's Ryder. Now West. And Morning sends it back.
There is no back down in this fella. Putting everything into his defense.
Outside Adams. Just 5 to shoot. 18 feet away. Not gonna go. And he gets it back. Launches it. Drained from outside.
Got to be more mindful of Hawkins if you're the D. He's cash from the corner.
Timberwolves trail by 15. And there's a minute 45 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And yeah, it's good.
Brilliant use of the floater. Measuring it to perfection and dropping it in with ease.
Now Johnson. Percy Hawkins on the wing. Here he goes. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Hey, this was exactly the kind of game Coach wanted to see from them. High effort, great play at both ends gets the win for the Hornets.
And as we see the game winding down, Clark, you have to remember all the second-chance buckets this team put on the board.
Kevin, I think where they won it was with their offensive rebounding. I mean, we watched them attack the ball and turn misses into makes. It seemed like all game long.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. Here's Isley following the score by Charlotte. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Team foul.
We see the extra work he puts in from the line. It shows through when he needs it most.
So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Parrish is checked in for Mourning. Burrell comes in for Gaddison. Curry's checked in for Hersey Hawkins. And it's Bogues in for Adams. And then for Minnesota, King's checked in for West. And Smith subbed in for Ryder. Here's Isley. Another possession, another assist.
What's amazing, he's nearing the franchise record for most assists in a single game.
This team feeds off his unselfishness and his commitment to keeping everyone else involved. Brown is checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Bogues. Johnson inside. 12-footer. Gets it.
His mid-range shooting skill gives Johnson options out there. He doesn't have to get inside to find the shot.
Christian Laettner. Assistant, Smith.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Fueled by the energy in this arena, they were able, Clark, to take control of this one.
Yep, you always want to show out in front of the home crowd, and they did not disappoint.
And that about wraps it up. So for Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long and good night, everyone. It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratello, with David Aldridge joining us on the sideline. Well, here we are, Clark. We got a couple teams that are all too familiar with each other.
And, Kevin, we know historically familiarity breeds contempt. Look to see if these guys play with a little more fire and intensity tonight because of that familiarity. These are the games you really want to come out on top in.
Now, here is Smith. Miller grabs the miss. Outside Jackson. Pass to Miller, pulls it from 20, and it's good for 2. Miller's got the first points up on the board here for the Pacers.
They drew first blood there. This should and could be a fun one.
And you can just feel like there's a bit of electricity in the air tonight.
Here's Smith. Shot clock at 6. Over Miller, and it's Smith missing. Pass to Miller. Here's McKee. Back to Miller. Shoots. Pins the shot with nobody near him.
Smart pass from McKee right there. And I'm sure his teammate appreciates it.
Miller against Smith. Laylock. The Hawks again can't hit.
Not a bad look, just didn't fall.
Shoots from the high post. That's good for Miller, the assist by Davis. Miller's got 6.
Clearly, he's found his rhythm early in this one, looking to score whenever he can, whenever he has it.
And this team encourages him to be active on offense because they understand how dangerous he can be. He's so difficult to slow down when he gets that fire in his eyes.
Jackson looking it over. Pass to Smits. All sorts of time. And again, it's Indiana.
Well, standing 7'4" with a soft shooting touch, that mid-range jumper of Smits is nearly impossible to defend.
Miller against Smith. Laylock. It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Beautiful timing and extension. Great move to the rack.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Jackson. Outside Davis. McKee with it. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Good on the bucket.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Smith against Miller. And it's Smith with the rebound. Indiana leading by 6. Miller finds Davis. Some nice passing here by Indiana. It's Jackson with the drive. Misses from close range. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Smith. Here's Concat. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Ogman. Misses from short range. Now here's McKee from the baseline. And it's Smits missing. Oh, and they need a basket in the worst way.
I think they're forcing things right now, and it's why their offense looks so pedestrian. Going way upstairs for the one-handed jam. Major athleticism on display.
And Clark, graceful too. So graceful. He almost makes it look easy.
Sure does.
Really, that dunk is a testament to his skill around the rim. He enjoys sending shots back.
Fast break, the Hawks. Smith with the stuff.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Outside Jackson. Miller, right side. From downtown. Outside for Jackson. Pass to McKee. Back to Davis. Here's Smits. Goes up with it again. That misses off the backboard. Smith surveying the D. Blaylock, guarded by Jackson. Rebounded by McKee. Indiana's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Left side Jackson. Pass to Smits. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 3 assists now in this one. The shake, and Davis sends it back.
Coaches love to see this kind of high-effort D, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Concat. The 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
That was a great effort defensively, guys. Getting a hand up in the face of the shooter is always an important part of defense.
Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Pacers lead by 6.
And this is how you run the pick and roll, folks. Jackson extremely confident in these sets.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Get loud for Golden Women and Dancers.
And so it's Atlanta with it. 6-point game. The shot by Long, no good. Outside Jackson. There's the pick. Floats one up. That one good for 2.
Trying to extend this lead. Actually, they're doing more than trying because the lead is growing.
This is a key part of the game. They're trying to get some breathing room.
Pass to Ogman. The Pacers pull it in. Now McKee. He has yet to score. Jackson from long range. They get it again and finished off by Davis.
From the tip, this team has flexed its muscles and shown its dominance.
What a start, particularly on the offensive end.
Pass to Smith. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got 6. Pacers leading by 8. Jackson up top, driving to the basket. McKee, no luck.
And the shooter had really no airspace to get that shot off. That's good D.
Yeah, terrific defense. Doing a great job contesting without fouling.
Pass to Ogman. It's blocked.
Boy, the size of Smith so intimidating. Uses those big hands to turn away shots.
Outside Jackson. And here's Miller. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. There's the 3. And there's Miller. That's good on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Atlanta trails by 11. Mike, they are desperate to find a basket.
They're having a really hard time out there.
You're right. That's tipped.
The anticipation it takes to pull this off, reaching out and getting all ball on the block attempt.
High post shot. Atlanta with the rebound.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look, but he had the space and is capable of making it.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. The Hawks again can't hit.
And right now, I think he's ready for this quarter to be over.
I don't know if I've ever seen him this cold. Rough quarter indeed.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Hawks have a completely new group on the floor. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to New York. .116 left here in the opening quarter. And Davis pulls it down.
He's a solid mid-range shooter, but just wasn't able to knock that one down.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Scott. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. The Atlanta trails by 13. Shot clock at 5. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And the Hawks making a change here. Pass to West. To stop the drought. Pacers with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Takes the three. Hits it from three-point range. There's 14 seconds left here in the first quarter. Norman is guarded by Davis. 2 on the clock, and that one drops.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Indiana.
So far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Nice execution inside from Elo. Really looking comfortable making it happen in the paint area.
Davis is checked in for Indiana. And Clark here in the early phases of the regular season for players that are having a tough time and struggling with their shots. What are some of the ways to get back on track?
Usually these cold streaks take care of themselves, but getting somebody to rebound for you and putting up a few extra reps never hurt anybody either.
Here's Les following the score by Indiana. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points. Laz has got his first points in this one.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
It's Jackson with the drive. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Jackson. And that's basket number 4. He's taken 9 shots to this point.
Someone who plays way taller than his 6'1" height. Jackson getting it done close in. They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the free throw, no good. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Indiana. At one point, they led by 16. Inside, out to Miller for 3. Rebounded by Elo. The Atlanta trails by 11. To the middle, here's Norman. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
A high percentage look. Can't get closer than that.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Miller. From deep. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it left. Atlanta calls timeout. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
You know, they were having a lot of difficulties at the line in that last meeting, and maybe, just maybe, not getting enough rest out on the road.
And because they were not punishing fouls, the defense felt like there were no consequences for getting rough with them.
And Indiana making a change here. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And now they're just one foul away from being in the bonus.
I expect to see them attacking more now, trying to get the defense to give up that next foul.
Davis with the double team. Count that one. The Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Long.
Work that ball down low, good things will happen.
Here's Workman. Pass to Miller. Over Ogman. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got 11 points.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
For Atlanta, they've gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter.
Foul. Fourth team foul.
Down low, here's Long, and that one is stuffed right through.
Great job sharing the basketball.
Pacers leading by 7. Here's Workman. Out to Miller. Pass to McKee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Fighting to keep the play going. Grabbing the board and sending it right back.
The Hawks have gotten all of their first 6 shots to go in here in the second quarter so far. And Long gets it to go.
You got to D him up better from these in-between spots because he can hurt you from there.
Here's Workman. Pass to Miller. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Here's McKee. Indiana needs to get a shot on. And it's Davis with the jam.
2 hands for safety and surety.
You bet, Clark. Nothing left to chance.
Don't give him any chance to climb back into it.
The Hawks working the ball around. Good on the shot.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Pacers leading by 7. Here's Workman. Pass to Miller. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 6.
Can't allow them to burn you on the offensive glass there. That's simply on the defense in my mind.
Well, like coaches always say, remember to box out. When you don't, this is what happens.
Atlanta calls timeout. Atlanta making a switch here. Concac's checked in. Then for the Pacers, Mitchell comes in for Davis, and Farrell subbed in for McKee. Davis with the double team. Here's Concac. Pacers with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Lets a floater go. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And when you're guarding him, you've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
Pass to Ogman. Right wing. Blaylock. Money from the wing.
Excellent distribution. That possession highlighting how important unselfishness is.
Here's Workman. Out to the right wing. Farrell for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Farrell's got 5 points in the quarter.
These are the kinds of shots you want to get every time, especially when the defense is nowhere to be found.
Here's Long. Pops in the layup for 2.
Great feed to the interior, resulting in a successful attack right at the hoop.
Here's Workman. On the wing, Mitchell. Miller, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Farrell. 6 to shoot. Shoots from 12. It doesn't go for him. Atlanta trails by 10. Pass to Koncak. That one falls. Pacers have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Here's Workman. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Farrell. On the wing, Miller. And Koncak pulls it down. Koncak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Again, the Hawks score.
Opening things up a little bit. Koncak showing the defense he has the touch for mid-range shots.
That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2. Atlanta trails by 8. They double him with Mitchell. Blaylock, and he uses the glass on the layup. He has 6.
Saw that play developing and hit him in stride towards the cup.
Indiana's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Mitchell left side. Rebound Atlanta. Koncak's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Davis with the double team. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It will be a re-jump.
And it's blocked.
As a coach, you love seeing plays like that. Denying your opponent in the painted area.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Checked in for the Hawks. Indiana leading by 6. Here's Workman. He's got 5. Pass to Kite. No one near him. The rebound by Long. Atlanta's shooting well. 50% from the floor. To the inside. And the basket is good. Long's got 10 points in the quarter.
Perfect pass there. Understanding how to set up his teammate.
Here's Workman. Pass to Farrell. Here's Kite. Indiana moving the ball over. Scott. Off target from outside. Smith on the wing. Five to shoot. It's good. And there's a block called on the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
They found something, and they're clicking now.
Their offense has put them in position. Now, can they keep it going?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Steve Smith is a quality off guard, a bona fide sharpshooter.
Here's Workman. 1:37 left now here in the second. Trying to get something going. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. The Pacers making a switch here. Fleming's checked in.
Number 10.
1:29 left to play here in the half. Blaylock. Atlanta again missing. Indiana leading. Scott dishes to Mitchell. Fleming the pass to Scott. Right wing. Launches it. Pass to Kite. Now here's Scott. Mitchell passes to Kite. Here's Fleming. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Here's Scott. And finally they hit one.
Scott really attacking inside, relying on his agility to get that shot up and down.
Pass to Ogman. Smith on the wing, defended by Scott. Blaylock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A good job preventing the layup. I think it's smart to make him earn it from the line.
Yeah, intelligent defense there. The coaching staff encourages these guys to do whatever they can to avoid giving up easy buckets.
Here's Fleming, and the layup's good off the glass. Fleming's got his first bucket in this one.
Gets it inside and goes to work. That's how it's done.
For three, Smith. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And some good action through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front, up 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for him. Miller outside, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
You cannot afford mistakes like that, especially in a tight game.
Atlanta trails by 3. Blaylock. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now here's McKee. He's guarded closely. Outside Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 18. Shots good by Miller. Miller's got the first points of the second half here for the Pacers. Blaylock, guarded by Jackson. Pass to Smith. Over Miller. That one wide left.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage one.
From 10 feet out, and again it's Indiana.
And you know, here in the second half, they've managed to grow this lead.
And still a long way to get out of the woods, but every bucket gets them closer to the end.
Pass to Augman. The shot misses. McKee with the defensive effort. To the paint. Here's Miller. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
Assist goes to
Jackson's got 5 assists tonight.
Their offensive efficiency has been even better here in the second.
Yeah, just continuing to dial it in on that end and focusing on making good shot selection.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
And he knows he's got to convert in these situations. No excuse given the limited defense on him.
And it's Miller in the corner. Davis kicks to Jackson. Pass to Smits inside. And Davis can't get it to go. Atlanta trails by 9. Here's Smith. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Took the smaller defender to task inside. Great recognition of the mismatch.
Here's Smits. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And he banks in the layup.
Come on, it's going to take more than that to stop Smits.
Blaylock, guarded by Jackson. Here's Long, out to the wing. The Hawks working the ball around. Pass to Augman. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Smith with the rebound. Smits has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Nice crossover to get that one. McKee's got 6 points.
Terrific work in transition, sprinting out ahead of the defense and getting to the right spot.
And it's clear the game plan is to attack in transition as much as possible, which is exactly what they've been doing.
Now here is Smith. He's got 11. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
He has been in some kind of groove here lately, really cooking on the offensive end.
Yep, this is exactly what we saw from him in their last game. Lots of confidence.
Here's Smits. 6 points for him.
Derek McKey able to get to the rim in a hurry right there.
Smith.
Atlanta trails by 11. Blaylock, guarded by Jackson. To the right side. Clock at 6. Pass to Smith. Here's Augman, guarded by McKee. Augman's shot is off.
Well, that was an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Also why the shooters struggle against him.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. It's stolen. And now running up the court, Miller pushing it up. Here's Davis. Left side Jackson. Pass to McKee. Here's Smits. Again, Indiana.
Stopping Smith's inside is no easy feat. At 7'4", he can play over most defenders.
And here's Smith. Rebounded by McKee.
Open midi right there. That's letting the defense off the hook when you don't cash in.
From outside the arc, the offensive rebound. Goes back up, and Davis lays it in. Davis has got 8 points.
Boy, they look confused and lost out there, just getting out-hustled every trip.
And there is no excuse for that. You have to show more heart when it comes to closing out plays.
Here's Augman. Blaylock hands it from downtown. 11 points in the game.
With him, the scouting report says you've got to go over the screen.
Absolutely. He'll hurt you from deep. So you have to fight through those picks.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 8. Down low. Smits, good. Smits has got 6 points in the quarter.
Nice feed there, setting up his teammates perfectly for the bucket inside.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Boy, somebody needs to get these guys fired up so they attack the glass. They're not putting up much of a fight, and this led to way too many second-chance shots.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And here's Smith. He's got 13. Pass to Augman. Back to Smith. Just 5 on the clock. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. I mean, he's checked in for Indiana.
Personal foul. Substitution.
Indiana leading by 16. Davis sets a screen. Up again. Davis on the follow. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Norman. He's guarded by Williams. And that one is good. He's got 6.
Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
Here's Fleming, covered by Smith. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
It's not that hard to spot an illegal screen.
Most of the time, an easy call for the officials.
Atlanta trails by 16. Here's Norman, pass to Augman. Smith outside, goes up the baseline, and that's good for 2. Smith's got 15 points.
Well, he needs help. Scoring-wise, his teammates need to do something.
Right side, Williams. Here's Scott. And they'll get another chance.
Well, when you dominate the boards like they have, you're going to win lots of games.
A nice shot by Fleming.
And what a strong take that was, just going right at the bigger defender.
Finishes like that demonstrate confidence. It should, in turn, improve his after that bucket.
Here's Norman. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
That's normally one of his spots. It was a quality look. Shame to see it go to waste.
Thompson finds Williams. Atlanta with the rebound.
He's not going to get a much better look than that. Waste of a terrific opportunity, unfortunately.
Smith outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Norman. He's guarded by Williams. Chalk up 2 there. 8 points for him. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Fleming. Lets it go from the wing. The kick out to Williams. Another shot, and Thompson gets it to go. Thompson's got his first 2 points.
Look at Thompson hitting from outside the paint. Maybe catching the defense a little by surprise.
Norman. He's guarded by Williams. Count it. .103 left here in the third quarter. Here's Fleming. Covered by Smith. Fleming, the pass to Williams. Here's Fleming. Scott with the ball. Thompson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just a tank inside. Have fun guarding LaSalle.
Indiana shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Thompson nails both of them. Atlanta trails by 16. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Hawks passing it around. Count that one.
Nice pass, creating the opportunity. Great teamwork on that one.
Here's Fleming. Right side, Williams. Corbin pulls it in. Here's Norman. That shot is off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Over to the wing. Here's Corbin. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And a moment for him to catch a breather as he gets set at the foul line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
Here's Smits. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Norman is guarded by Davis. Pass to Elo. Here's Corbin. Here's Norman. Fails to fall. This number 6 now shooting 50%. He's taken 12 shots. Elo against Miller. Here's Smits. Corbin pulls it in. Atlanta trails by 14. Pass to Elo. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Offline from the top of the key. Pacers shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. On the wing, Miller. Lets the three fly. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
So quick to find the open man.
Blaylock, guarded by Jackson. Elo against Miller. Out left to the wing. Releases. Atlanta again, missing. Pacers leading by 17. Outside Jackson. Miller outside. Back to Davis. McKee for 3. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. McKee's got 11 points here in just the second half. For Atlanta, they've gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Picked them clean. And here we go with Miller running up the court. And it's in there. Miller's got 20.
And, you know, their lead just continues to grow, and it's not just because of their offense. They're getting it done at both ends.
Yeah, their defense has been stellar as well. Great work on both ends.
To the inside, looking to end the run. It's good.
A well-timed feed was the catalyst for that bucket. That's how you set someone up for success.
Elo against Miller. To the middle, here's Smits. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Teams love hammering the ball inside and getting easy looks.
For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And it's blocked.
Meeting right at the rim. He timed that block perfectly.
Here's Davis. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. This is why you want the ball movement, coach, and player movement.
And as a result of that, they've made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual player. Perfect pass there, understanding how to set up his teammate.
Outside Jackson. Here's the screen to the wing right side. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
Love the confidence. McKee cashing in off the catch.
The Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Great D that time from Davis. Pacers leading by 22. Here's McKee. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Corbin. Norman. The Pacers pull it in.
And this is how you defend a player like him. Nice job contesting without fouling.
Pass to Smits. Miller kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Rebounded by Elo. The Hawks shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Corbin, no good.
He had space to operate inside, but just couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Smits. No good with the layup.
You expect to get 2 points there. A little unlucky for them.
Pass to Elo. Blaylock nails the 16-footer.
He's got it going on. And the defense can't do anything to stop him.
And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's Smits. And that one is hammered home.
And when Smits has established positioning inside, he's a threat to throw it down. Nice work.
The Hawks shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. And that's a surprising time, but for an intentional foul.
It sure is. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, I'm not sure what he's trying to accomplish right there. I'll tell you what, he better have a good reason for it, or he's going to be seeing some extra pine time.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. And he gets the bucket.
I like the feel that Koncak has around the hoop.
Pacers leading by 20. Shoots from the elbow. Workman, no good. Blaylock, covered by Mitchell. Counted, good.
Right in the heart of that defense. Found a way to convert.
Pacers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Here's Workman, Strickland, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Pacers lead by 20. Hawks have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And Long gets it to go.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 14 from the floor here in the fourth quarter. Basket counts.
Byron Scott.
Hawks have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Laylock, no good off the front iron.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
Mitchell dishes to Scott. Back to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got his first 2 points of the night.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Atlanta's shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Smith with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Smith's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Workman. There's a screen. Out to the right wing. Pulls it from 20. And it's Strickland missing.
Not exactly the highest percentage look right there.
Yeah, coaching staff perhaps looking for something better than that.
He's hard to stop when given any room to operate at all.
Here's Workman. Banked in off the glass.
Excellent vision on display, dropping a dime to set up his teammate.
The Hawks shooting it well here in the fourth quarter at 50%. There's the drive. Laylock. Yes, that's going to go in.
Just straight tricking the defender with the shot fake. This is how it's done.
Here's Workman. Outside, Scott. And again, it's Indiana.
They appear to have vice gripped this one, especially with the clock melting away.
Just have to continue to play smart. As long as they do this, they should be able to grab the W here.
Got the 8-footer.
That is what you call a killer crossover.
Such a deadly move when done right.
Here's Workman. Mitchell outside. The 19-foot shot. That shot, no good. The Atlanta trails by 17.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Pacers.
And a big part, Clark, of their success, the second chance points they secured tonight. It made the difference.
It's proof positive that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. Here's Augman. It's tipped. Now Mitchell. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Scott. Clock at 4. Takes the 3. That's off. And, Coach, something you appreciate, the ball distribution has been terrific in this one.
Yeah, they've showed how efficient their offense can be when they're this unselfish.
So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Clark, what a fantastic performance on the road.
Yeah, you certainly savor these types of wins. Never easy winning on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, and our entire 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long, everyone.